This is the H-tube that we are currently working on, and it uncovered some serious problems that we have inside our business. So this is what I want to talk in this video. What I mean with the problems, like we lack proper communication inside the team, especially from my side, because I should be the person who is communicating with everyone and who is managing them properly. This is not my like a natural side. I am more like technical person. I want to spend my time in the solving of the technical problems and like reading and studying things instead of talking to people. This is like what makes me really stressed when I need to explain something to someone and when I need to give them feedback, when I asking them for their ideas and this. So it looks as it looks, but it works quite well. I always like give them the work, I show them how to do it, they learn it and they always do a great job. But the problem is that when I start spending more of my time in the development, like closed in the workshop instead of like running around, I'm not always there when they need me. They, let's say for example, Lenka do the spot welding, so she needs to prepare new welding electrodes, or Katka does the pumping of the Nixie tube, so she needs to switch the bottles with neon and other stuff. And when I'm not there, I cannot do the job and they cannot continue in the task they have, and this builds the stress because I expect the work from them to be done and they don't have the means and the tools ready for the work. So this is never good. And like, it's not a serious, we have very good relationships inside the team, but this is something that can grow, and one day people just decide to leave. So I like my responsibility is to prevent like build up of the stress in the team and make sure that people who are here will continue working with us and developing the skills. Now, this maybe when you are listening to this, it sounds like a serious something happening. Like, nothing is happening in the team. It's more just me thinking how to prevent these things. Like people who I hired are working for us for nobody never left, just one person, and this was from the reasons, like a family reasons, instead of like searching for a new job or something like this. So I think we have good relationships inside, and I want to like maintain them, and I want to make them even better. On the other hand, I'm like a not very social person. I like to spend my time closed somewhere, isolated from the others. So this is not the best, not the best way how to work as a person responsible for the team. We will get to this point. This is kind of getting soft, but we will get to this point later in one of the later videos, because I don't want to talk about things that are currently in the pipeline. I will now switch like 1.5 years back. I got a voucher from my sister Renata. She's working for us. She's the person who is in the back office, working on the customers' orders and kind of talking to the production ladies, like what kind of clocks we need to prepare and this. So I got a voucher for coaching services from her, like something totally crazy for me. When I saw the voucher, I was like, I'm not going to go there. And it took me like half a year before the voucher was just about to expire. So I just called them and went there, because I just couldn't, I didn't have any expectations from this. I just wanted to go there and just spend the voucher, because like I was thinking like, how anyone who didn't even see your business, how is he able to help you with your problems? Because I considered my problems and our problems specific, because we manufacture Nixie tubes, and there are not many crazy people like this who would be doing this. Anyway, long story short, it was like, since this since this like 1.5 year back, it's been eye-opening experience for me, because I learned so many things that it's unbelievable. It's like our like 2 hours lessons are always filled with, like, since the beginning to the end, with really like critical things that I didn't even think before. But I will make a video about this later and with specific examples. One of the questions, or one of the things was, Petr asked me, so what's your goal, what's your tasks? So I started to describe that I want to make the Nixie tubes, and that I want to make the biggest product out of the Nixie tubes. Like, I want to spend my time polishing the product and like increase the reliability, increase the refinement of the software, of the physical look and everything. And then he asked me something which really like shocked me, or I didn't have any answer for this, and this was like, and do the rest of your team know this? I was like I don't know, like I hope that they know, because like they see the product, or they see I tell them sometimes about our customers and the feedback and this, but this was really to the point. Like I didn't even tell like this basic thing, what I told Peter, what I have in my head, I didn't tell it to the other people. And I discovered a lot of like empty places, or a lot of things which are only in my head and which are not communicated towards the people. And he told me, like, your role is to organize your people so that they go your direction, but when they don't know your direction, they cannot go there. Like, you cannot take the people and expect that they will continue going in your direction, or the perfect Nixie tube and perfect clock, without telling them the details. So I was really thinking a lot about this, and I could see the impact of I was kind of like the dog running around the sheep. Like, when one of them was like going other direction, I was there and pushing them back into the direction, but they didn't know actually which direction we are going together. So when the H-Tube project came, I started spending more time in the workshop, and I didn't have the time to correct their direction they are going. And it's kind of like, when you look how it falls apart a little bit, it's not so serious as it sounds, but you can see it. I realized that I need to somehow make sure that people know where we are going. And this is really abstract thing for me. It's not like something what you can like open book and read, or maybe you can, but I'm just not reading the correct books. I'm reading books about vacuum tubes. And okay, let's switch back to the H-Tube. I need to spend more time alone working on the development of the tube, and I need the people to go the same direction as they were when I was still like running around. This must be done if they understand where we are going. So there are several things that we need to do, and one of them is to make a perfect organization. There will be a lot of steps involved in making the organization, but one of them, I'm just now thinking one out of the context. Yeah, so we want to implement 5S system. 5S system is a way how to keep your working place organized and like minimize the waste of the material, minimize the time that you spend on making the product, and in this way you are able to achieve like higher quality and consistency of the product. It's just one of the steps that we will do. In order to make the 5S system, you need space for our current working space is a bit not messy, but not very well organized. Like we spend a lot of time at switching between the tasks. So you have a table and you work on it at some task, and then when you need to do another task, you need to like clean everything, and you need to unpack the things for the other task and organize your table for the other task, and then work on it. And this is something that is called switching costs, and we spend a lot of time in this switching time. It costs us significant amount of our time. So in order to eliminate these switching costs and eliminate the waste of the material that we currently have, we need to bring the 5S system, and for the 5S system we need more space. In the previous, or like 2 videos ago, I showed you that we are taking more space at the castle, and this is what I want to show you today. I want to show you the progress that we are making on the new rooms. So what we are planning to do, we are going to turn like this room. This room is probably the best organized because the ladies spend the most time here, so that they kind of like organize it themselves. So we want to bring this room and these 2 rooms, like this one and the other one here, into the manufacturing rooms, like just entirely devote these rooms to the manufacturing. Right now here we have a workshop, and this will be completely moved to the new rooms. So let's go to the new rooms. Here you can see pallets that are ready to go to California to Nick. We are setting up a cooperation with Nick Stock. You can know him from the Neonixy forum, where he is a moderator. And the benefit for our customers will be that the locks and tubes will be shipped locally from California within the United States. We are based in Europe and Nick is in California, so it will be shipped locally in the United States. So this is one of the rooms that we took as our expansion, and here will be a machine shop. The things that we did already here was to take down one wall here and another wall here to make the space bigger, so we'll have bigger space here and it's easier to use it when there are no walls. This room remains as it was. What we are doing here, we did plasters, and now we are preparing the floor. We want to have here a smooth floor coated with epoxy paint. So as you can see here, we did a self-leveling concrete here. I'm surprised that it's so smooth. It's really we did ourselves, and it was first time we did a thing like this, and it went out pretty well. So let's hope it will be smooth once we coat it, because in the first room, like in the electro room that we made a year ago, we didn't do this, and the surface after painting with epoxy is not really smooth, and it tends to keep the dust in small pores, and it's not really good. So let's hope that here it will be better. We should paint it next week if the material arrives on time, and once this is ready we will paint it, and then it will finally start getting the final shapes. So this is first half, and let's check. This is floor that we made yesterday. Yeah, Looks very good. So in these two rooms we will have a chemical and vacuum laboratory. I told you already that I want to make a machine that will analyze the gas inside the Nixie tube. So this machine will be here. I think I need to explain better one day what this machine will do and why we will build it, but it's one of the remaining things that we need to do in order to understand the remaining questions in how the Nixie tubes work and how especially the kettle poisoning works. So these two rooms were easier, just some little fix on the plasters and the floors. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope that I gave you more answers than questions. I wanted to do generally an update so you can see what we are working on. I'm thinking to do like this kind of like a vlog or talking videos, and I will mark them in the title like a talking, so that you know that there is no building involved, and what to expect from the video when you click on it. Also, there are a lot of things which are like dependent on each other, and it's really difficult to explain the reasons why we are doing this or that. So I hope that if I make like these videos that you can understand, you can better see what we are doing, and you will see yourself. You will put all these like little pieces together, and you will get the overall idea of what we are trying to do here. Okay, so thanks for watching, and see you at the next video. Let's hope that it will be the building of the H2 prototype number 2, and it will glow. So see you.